first off, we're going to be doing a little bit of Minecraft. I've been feeling the hunger and the burn for Minecraft. I think it's because there's been a very new, a new series of Third Life, or Last Life, I think they call it now, that's came out, and I've been actively watching that and enjoying that. And that's like the entry level of Minecraft kind of thing. Like, it's the beginning of Minecraft, the beginning couple of sessions and things. So I've been finding that a lot of fun. So that's given me inspiration to come back to my Minecraft save a little bit recently in the last couple of weeks. I think we came back to Minecraft actually in the last stream. I can't remember. It was 2 weeks ago. Actually, yeah, no, we were working on the exact thing that that we're going to be working on today. We've got a melon and pumpkin farm designed in creative. Now, I shouldn't have to keep flicking back from the creative build because I know how the melon and pumpkin farm works. The things that I'm gonna have to probably work out myself is the item storage units and stuff. What do I have in my inventory? Why have I got iron axes? I think I might have been using them up. Oh no, it's so I can collect the melons. Because I need melon seeds. Oh, this is working, by the way. This has been working really well. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did I do this wrong? Did I do this hole wrong? I might have done this hole wrong. Uh-oh. But anyway, yeah, no, I dug a hole all the way down to bedrock. This is pretty much all I've been doing over the last... This has been my gaming life over the last couple of weeks. Just digging this hole. Like, every so often I'd be... God damn it, that's annoying. Let's move away from that for a second. Because I think it's potatoes that are coming through right now. Yeah, it is potatoes. We might go and sell those in a set. Oh, wow, we've got a lot of... We've got more here than I thought. What? Jesus, that's kind of came out of... Oh, do you know what's really annoying? The chests are the wrong way around. That chest there in particular. The bottom chests... Oh, that's the right way. No, it's the bottom line of chests open the wrong way. How have I only just noticed that? Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's too late now. I'm not taking all of... I could take it all apart. We could just put them back into the system. Anyway, I think this row's okay, so I don't have to mess around with like the seeds and things. This row's okay as well, so it's just these ones along here. I bet it's all the way across. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's okay. I might come back and fix that at a later date. Unfortunately, it is the carrots. But talking of carrots, we actually have quite a lot coming through, which means that we're probably creating bone meal. Not much. Okay, never mind. We're not creating that much bone meal, but we are getting quite a lot of carrots coming through. So this is gonna... I mean, those carrots are gonna go, quite quickly. I've been trading potatoes every so often. And that's why we don't have as much potatoes. Although that being said, we've still got like 3 double chests filled with potatoes. Alright, that's finished now. So now we can talk about what's going on here. So basically, what I've been doing, I need to make sure that this is the correct size, actually. And we need to build in a big hole along this line here so that we can do the output chest. And then a way to get in and out, like a work access thing for us to work across, which will be here underneath the water stream there. So that we can get rid of this thing, because that is not needed. This is currently our work access thing to get in and out of the mines. Unfortunately, we didn't get any diamonds in this chunk. A little bit disappointed with that. But to be fair, diamonds don't really matter. This is actually all of our output. Actually, no, it's not all of the output. Oh, by the way, I also did some moss block creating to do this hole. That made this go a lot quicker. But yeah, pretty much what I've been doing over the past week, because I've started studying, right? Over the past 2 weeks, I should say. Because I've started studying now at uni, I haven't had that much time to play games or relax, and every so often I'll get like half an hour and I'll just come in and do like the odd job here, there, and everywhere in here. So for instance, I'll come and deal with the crops up here. In fact, that might have been the last thing I did before I logged out last time. Dealing with the crops out here, or like just digging out a little bit of an area here. This was all gravel, and I decided I wanted the gravel, so I... So yeah, I did all of that. My chest monsters are starting to get out of control. We've got a lot of different materials and things in here, so at some point I do want to create like a big storage system. That's going to be quite a big job, but once that's done, it's done. I'm thinking I'm going to do it along all of this side in here. So all of that wall will be the storage system, and we can access like the different layers of it, and we can walk down and do all sorts of things. This bit here, I would like jumping platforms to jump onto like different places so we can get around without having to jump. Because I don't want to add stairs or slabs into any of this, but I want to keep the natural curve of it, of the gradient going down. So I want to keep the visuals of that, but I don't want to add any stairs or slabs or anything. Well, I might add it in places like where the gradient change kind of like smooths out, like here, this sort of thing. But when we get up to this area, I don't want to add any slabs. I also need to fix lighting because at the moment it's torch bound. So I'm thinking here we can have like a jumping platform that can get up onto this level. Then we can just run through this way. And then maybe another jumping platform up here to get us up to the top. Which could be really fun to do, but in order for that I need sticky pistons and slime, which we've got 7 pieces of slime. So that's a way away. I need to create like a slime farm. We've got a few detector rails there. I'm not quite sure what those detector rails were for. So basically my task for today is to at least start the melon and pumpkin farm, which is going here. The first couple of layers will not be visible, so I don't need to think about design or looks for that. But I'm thinking I might have access to the back there. So there might be at some point a room on the other side of this that can view into this at some point, either there or there. There is a little bit of greenery there. That's probably moss block. Where we can like see the farm, because I don't want to just hide this off in a massive area. So in order for us to do that, we do need to design like kind of an exterior for that. But the thing is, I'm not actually sure if there is a network of tunnels that connect up behind there, but I'm not sure where they go to. So we would have to find that out. I think it could... no, it's not this way. So it might connect up to this network of tunnels down here. Maybe. I'm not sure. No, maybe it doesn't. I'm sure that there was a network of tunnels, but I can't remember now. It's been a while. But we will find that out when we do the offloading systems, which will be against that wall. Which way is the mountain? I think the mountain is in that direction. So at some point I want to bring the tunnels up into the mountain and build in the mountain as well. Because that could be quite fun. No, the mountain's in this direction. The mountain is over here. Because this is a mountain biome. This here. Because I was finding silverfish and loads of emeralds came out of there. Oh look, more carrots and potatoes. Nice. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna lay down the the stone bricks and the rails so that we can kind of visually see where the tracks are going to be. And then we will do an offloading circuit, and then we'll dig out a hole on this side for the offloading network, and then a tunnel up, and then link in that tunnel to here. Before we put the melons or pumpkins in the farm, I want to make sure that there is an export tunnel that can link up to this network. Probably link onto that line there, because this line goes round and then back over in this direction. So, and then this loops back round because it's a big loop. I designed it to be a big loop so that we could add entries at like any point in the loop, and it would always come in. Now, something else I need to think about and consider is a sugarcane farm, because I do plan on putting sugarcane in this sorting system here. I think those are reserved for sugarcane. I think, yes. So sugarcane is these three here. Oops. I think I've lost that forever, haven't I? Ah. Can I? Did that place it in the right place? Yes. So sugarcane are reserved by these three, and then we've got 3 more sorting chests for other farms that are not specified. So I don't know what's going to be in these chests here. I was thinking of doing a moss block farm, but the output for moss, there's quite a lot of different things that you get from moss. You get carpets, you get flowering azaleas, you get azalea, and you get moss blocks. So, and a lot of that, apart from the moss blocks, a lot of this is probably going to go back into a bone meal farm, and that's going to actually be the bone meal farm, I think. So we need to like split the delivery in half. One half goes to bone meal, the other half goes to storage, and then when the storage is full, everything goes into the bone meal. Or maybe do the bone meal, and then when the bone meal gets full, then you put the rest into storage, like as an overflow. I'm not sure. So I think if we were going to do that, we're probably going to need a sorting system elsewhere, not in this area here. Also, so I'm trying to think of like other things that I could make. So a moss farm was definitely on the list, because I kind of want to play around with the new blocks. So then I was thinking maybe we could do like a simple glowberry farm. And we could do that, but then we would need, again, we would need bone meal for the glowberry farm, because I don't think they grow automatically. I think we can do glowberries, so that could be quite fun. That would be completely useless though. I'd never need glowberries, I don't think. Apart from for decoration. That's the same with the moss though. Like, I'm not really gonna need moss, apart from decoration. Actually, yeah, no, I do want a bit of greenery and all sorts going on, so maybe we do need that. But yeah, I've already kind of realized that I think this sorting system here that is quite big is actually quite limited. But I mean, what we could do, we could reduce the amount of storage containers for carrots and potatoes, because the carrots and the potatoes are going to pretty much immediately be sold anyway, so we don't need all of these chests selected for carrots and potatoes. And then if they do fill up, then they can go into the bone meal production back there. So then that would leave, like, and then we could definitely reduce the amount of seeds we need, because we really don't need to be storing that amount of seeds. If anything, we only need like that much seeds, and then the rest can go into bone meal production. Melons and pumpkins are slated for these. So I mean, we've got a little bit of options, right? I can mess around with the sorting system. So I think we've got enough chests here. I just need to decide what's going in each of the chests and things. So we can think about that later though. It's not a problem now. Are you still going? God damn it. Okay, let's start Let's start building, I guess. Actually, I need to count how wide this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I didn't need to cut out that slither. And there are hoppers there as well, so I need to be aware of that. But I didn't need to cut that slither out, because that's not going to be required. Right, let's fill in that. Oh no. Well, we've got a lot of stone and stuff, so I can very quickly, hopefully very quickly fill that in. Because I think it's only going to add to confusion if I've got like that gap there. I'm thinking. Maybe I'll just keep the gap in. I can't bother to place the new blocks in. I've got to be careful not to jump. Not to jump too far and then die. Right, which way are the minecarts going? Let's get orientation right. Well, the exit, I think, is going to be here, right? So let's mark this out with an exit. So that's the minecart exit. And then the pickup facility is going to be in that slot there. With, I think, I probably need to dig all of this out, actually, thinking about it. So if minecart's coming in this way, then we need this bit here to be the redstone block to power the minecart rails. And that is 14, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. Shouldn't be too difficult to put all of this in. And now the reason why I'm using stone bricks here is so that I can very visually see if it, whatever reason I'm digging into this area, I can very easily visually see that the stone bricks are needed for redstone. Later on down the line, I'll probably use a different block for redstone blocks. Probably like concrete, or maybe not concrete, maybe wool. If I get like a colored wool farm going, I will have different types of wool for different circuits of redstone, which I think always looks pretty. I got that tip trick, obviously, from Mumbo. Mumbo does that. I didn't get it from him. That sounds like I personally know him, and I definitely don't. Right, and then I think we have 2 in the center. We don't have just 1, do we? I think that's what I did. I'm hoping the rest can be minecart. So let's just try this. I guess what I could do is I could get a, whoops. Could get a minecart and just try this and test it out. Make sure it works. It's got to be a minecart hopper as well, because then I know that is, because that's the thing that's going to be running up and down there. So we can do that relatively quickly. I want that torch. It's gonna get dark in here as well. I think for the ones at the bottom don't need to be lit. But for the oh, I'm out of rails. That was a good foresight, wasn't it? I hope I've got enough rails actually. I should do. Oh, by the way, I'm eating golden carrots because I've got a villager that sells them. That's the only reason. Hey, let's drop up. Oh, no. I hate rails sometimes. There we go. God damn it! Okay, this looks okay. This looks how it should be. But let's go and get a minecart, and we'll make... I just want to make sure that the minecart will travel the correct distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I've got the powered rail on the wrong side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have. I've got the powered rail on the wrong side. Hey Sam, how are you, my dude? What have you been up to? Whoops. I mean, I could have the redstone block in the wrong place as well, because I didn't actually measure. So now we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. That should be enough to keep a minecart running throughout the whole thing without stopping or slowing down. Relaxing. Had some lunch. Ooh, nice. What did you have for lunch? I only had a... well, I made a fairly simple egg fried rice, which is actually really nice, because I added in a little bit of rice wine. That! I could turn off the sounds for pistons. I could turn it down. Burgers. Ooh, I had a burger last night, so I was trying to be healthy today. Right, let's put those back for the time being. Let's get one of these, and we'll test it, see if it works. I didn't want you to go that way. Tell you what, I am going to put a torch in here. And it doesn't look like it's going to slow down, so this is good. It should come all the way back. Right, so now we've got that set up. Let's work on the loading station here, and then we can work out how much space we're going to need for the loading station. I'm thinking of raising it up and doing the loading station kind of like here, this sort of level, because I'm very close to bedrock at the moment, and I know... Oh! Of course, this all has to be powered rails, doesn't it? So this is why we test these things, because if I'd have left that, and all of that needs to be powered rails as well. See, if I'd have left that, then I could have had issues down the line. So this is why I'm glad I tested that, actually. This is why we test. I've not got very many powered rails. Might have to go and grind for some more. I think I've got spare gold though, so... there. And then this as well. Now the minecart is going to go flying off in this direction, but that's okay. Yeah, so I'm thinking of bringing the minecart up here, especially because it's going to have enough velocity or momentum in that direction to... Did you just stop because you crashed into me? Yeah, it should have enough momentum up the tracks to bring this up. Let's get rid of this. Let's also get rid of that, because it needs to be stone bricks. Do you know what? I don't need the coal. Alright, so that one is where we can start going up then. Oh, is someone messaging me? Yep, someone's messaging me. Who is it? Just check it's not urgent. Made a train station and made a track to another village. Do you know what? I would love to make, like, train stations and stuff with this, but the problem I have with rails is they're not necessarily always accurate. Like, when you're placing the rails, it's very, very annoying to place things down and plan things out. when you are, I don't know. I'm not as keen on the rail mechanics. And I don't want to like create myself hassle and stuff, I guess. I at some point I will do like a rail station. If I might do that in the Nether. I might do a Nether rail network. That could be quite an interesting challenge for my Nether hub. I'll do it. Use it with rails. So now so I think if we have the offloading. Okay, so I have to really think about this because I need to think about where the offloading section is. So I'm actually going to carve out some workspace so that I can kind of visualize and see things round. See what I'm doing? Ooh, copper. I will take that. Oh, there's quite a lot of copper. I'll tell you what, let's put this deep slate back. Got quite a lot of deep slate as it is. Whoops. Okay, so let me kind of like figure out what's going on here. So we're going to go up, and then that is where there is going to be a minecart hopper, which goes into 2 hoppers down here. So these will be in this direction. It will be the 2 hoppers, which feeds into a dispenser here, which will then spit the items out into a water stream or something here, I think. Okay. Then on this side, we need that digging out as well, because then we're going to have like a mechanism that turns the hopper dropper system on. And here, let's dig out a little bit more movement room so then I can move around the work area instead of being cramped. Ooh, emeralds. And let's also dig out this area as well. Do you know what I've just realized? I don't have enough minecart hoppers. So we are going to need more minecarts and more hoppers. I didn't create enough. Because the idea is that... So I need a hopper here and here. So we need... So let's go and get some of the redstone supplies first. And then we'll start seeing if this is going to work. I'm not sure if it will or if it won't. I should be above the bedrock enough for it to work. Do I have any soul? Did I put any soul sand in here? No. So let's go and get some soul sand because we'll need that. Also, let's sleep. But yeah, how did you do the train station? Because like for me, if I were to do a train station, Sam, I would want to have like differing tracks and like you can switch between the different tracks depending on what you want to do. You stop at a station, then you can choose, right, I'm going down to this next station. Like there'd be like 3 different stations that you can choose from. And then you select, right, that's the station that I want to go to, and then it takes you to that station instead of just going around in a loop. Or maybe you could just do it in a loop. Because then the issue with going around in a loop is that if it's a one direction thing, then if you want to get, say, from station A to station B, that's fine, because you're going from station A to B. But if you want to get from C to A, or B to A, rather, you've got to go from station B to C to D to A. Do you know what I mean? So how did you do it? Did you make it a circular track, or did you have like 2 directional tracks? Or I guess it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, if I want to stop at every station, then that's okay. But some stations I will want to skip through. I don't know. How did you do it? Yeah, like I said, I might try and figure out a train network in the Nether, because there are going to be key things that I want to do in the Nether. Oh god, game, load, thank you. So at the moment, this is like my Nether, right? This takes, I've done a little bit of exploring off camera, right? So this takes me to my, ooh, soul sand. I said I needed that, didn't I? This road here that I've kind of started building and mapping out takes me to the nearest, or at least the only one that I've found, the fortress, right? It's the only fortress I've found. In fact, it's the only structure I've found in the Nether, and I have done quite a bit of exploring. This Soul Sand Valley, by the way, is massive. You just do it A to B. Okay. So, okay. I suppose if you've only got 2 stations, then it's not too difficult. See, I would love to figure out a way of connecting like multiple different. There was a goat randomly there. Just saw a random goat. I think that is. I think there's a goat up here. There, that goat. It's the one I captured. See, my issue that I have is that. Eventually in the Nether I'm going to have like multiple portals that will lead to multiple bases, because the idea of this save is every time there's a new update we go 1,000 blocks away and start afresh, right? Like no tools, no weapons, nothing. You start from punching trees 1,000 blocks and then build a new base, and it's got to be a different type of base. Now I will admit that the original concept hasn't quite worked here, because I really haven't progressed that far in this base, just because I haven't. Number one, I hit burnout on Minecraft quite badly, and number two, I've only really been like messing around with this like very, very slowly. I haven't put a lot of time and effort into it, and I think base number 2 will reflect what I'm learning from base number 1. Base 1 was meant to be like this super big base that had like loads of contraptions throughout this giant cave and all other sort of like ridiculous concepts and things inside the base. And the story theme behind it is that there was an ancient civilization that used these caves to do mining, and I've came along and repurposed everything. So for instance, you've got this this hanging magical floating enchanting table there, and in order for you to utilize its full magic, I've added in the bookcases, right? And I don't know why. The story reasoning behind why this is floating is that I don't know why this is doing what it's doing or the magic it's doing, but I'm using method to create and harness the what's going on. At least that's up here story lore. But the problem I'm having is that I'm not spending enough time on like terraining and decorating. I'm just like putting in random contraptions and stuff. And it's taking a long time to do random contraptions. So like this is... Wait, do I not have glass there? That is an oversight. I need to change this then. So the idea, actually no, I don't think I do. The idea with this is that some ancient civilization has figured out a very good way of farming crops, and I've kind of came in and I've englassed it to preserve it by putting in like the lanterns and stuff. So the ancient civilization, they created this. And then I've also got Exhibit B here, which is a farmer who is farming his crops and things like that. I don't know. There's like a little bit of a theme going on with this base. But it just looks messy at the moment because it's just junk everywhere. I need like a sorting system, a proper sorting system for like all of my generic items and stuff. And Yeah, now I'm doing another farm, which isn't going to be on display at the beginning. That's this. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do with it. I think the original concept was a good idea, but I've kind of grown past the original concept in ways. We still need melon and pumpkin seeds, by the way, so we'll have to go and get those in a sec. Right, we don't need any more powered rails for the time being, but we will need normal rails. Let's take the observers, the detector rail, let's take the fence, let's take the droppers. I need a piston to work with. I'll take the hoppers as well. Redstone torch might not be a bad idea. So let's go and get a piston, which for some reason I didn't put in that chest. Oh, I do have a piston. Okay, and we'll use take a button with us so we don't have to do it. Just get rid of those now. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Gonna keep the stone with me so I can fill in the blanks like once we've done. Right, let's why do I have two swords? Oh, I've got my spider killer with me. I don't need to carry that around with me. That's a waste of inventory space. Don't need the axes with me right now either, because I don't need the torches either. We'll put those away. I don't need that much food either. Okay, and that really sorts out my inventory. Tick, tick, tick. Okay, so, right, let's figure this out. So if we've got, so the dispenser would have to be here. So let's get rid of that, and we'll put it, oh, sorry, dropper. Which way does that face? I faced it the wrong way. Okay. No. So then, oh, redstone. I'll take that. Oh, multiple redstone. Yeah, we're right at bedrock, so. Ah, okay, so it can't go there. So we do have a bedrock issue then. So this would be my soul soil. And I want to make sure that actually another bedrock problem. Detector rail would be. Hold on, let's put the detector rail like one block higher then. So that would be the detector rail there. So let's bring the whole thing up a block, then we're getting rid of the bedrock issue that I'm gonna run into. So that would mean that that's there. That would mean that this would then go here. So if this is what would the detector rail would be. Let's just put that in there for now. Oh, well, that would have to be left open, obviously, otherwise the. Oh, but I've got that there, haven't I? Because that's going to be soil, so maybe we move the whole thing back a block then. See, this is why I plan. then that one would go there. Then that one. So then we would go up to the detector rail, which would be here. So this would be the detector rail. That would be the hopper minecart. This would be the hoppers there. Oh no. So that would have to be the hopper minecart, which then would mean the... Oh, so I'm still going to be putting the... Yeah, see, this is... Yeah. I want to make sure it can get all the way up to that. So that would be where the dropper is, and I'm getting back into the wrong level again, aren't I? Because now we're going to have issues with bedrock being in the way. Unless there's no bedrock here. Haha! Okay, that solves the issue. Yeah, that solves the issue because there's no actual bedrock here. There'll be bedrock under there, but that's where the soul sand would go. That would be the bubble column going up. Hopefully. Okay, it's coming back now. Let's just make sure it's got enough power to get up to there. Where's the fence? I think that should stop the minecart. Or does it stop that? Or is that the... I think it's that one that should work. I can hear the minecarts coming back. Whereabouts is it? Okay, it's getting close. Let's just make sure that that stops the minecart. That should stop the minecart. Yes, it does. Excellent. So that would be unloading, 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 unloading. This is the minecart hopper there. So that would mean hopper... That would mean hoppers going into this side here. So let's put in the hoppers real quick. There we go. That should be enough. Now... How am I powering that? Because I have to power this, right? To get this out. And I've got to auto detect and then power that without hitting bedrock. So I suggest what we do is we go in this direction to do that. You know what? I don't think I need this whole station. Because I don't think the melon and pumpkin farm will be filling up this minecart at any time. It's going to go down, it's going to do one pass, then it's going to come back, and then it's going to unload its stuff. So I don't think we need too much of a complicated system here. But then the reason why I've got the complicated system in the first place is so that I can control when yeah, no, it was so that okay. It's redundancy sake, so that I could expand this if I wanted to. That was why I did that. So I've got redundancies here. Because there is a possibility that I might decide I'm going to expand the farm and create it like twice as big on one level. So this would be doing a lot more work. Alright, anyway. So I need the minecart, the other minecart hopper here. Then I need that, and that need to be ice. Which I don't have with me. And then I need to dig a tunnel from here. Because that's going to be the bubble vator. And all of the different droppers will feed into this direct bubble vator, and this bubble vator will link up into the rest of the system. So what we need to do now is we need to find out where that comes out on the above there. Well, let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by 5. And then I need to create like an access network, so I want to get rid of this thing, because this thing's annoying. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at me! There was a thing here. I knew there was like a viewing platform around here. But where does this link into, though? That's the question, because I'm not so sure it does link into anything now. Oh, it's this ravine! Right, this is my second ravine, isn't it? Yeah, this is the one with all the big dripstone stuff, and down there is like a strip mine that what goes to nowhere. So this is the second ravine that we found. So I think we've got 3 ravines overall. This was the second one. This is like the weird one. But I haven't really explored this one that much. Okay, so that's good to know, because now I know where the viewing area would be. It would be around this bit. I want to pick up those because I'm going to use those. Ah, cobwebs. Anyway, what was I doing? I was doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Aha! That's not good. That's not what I wanted to do. Damn. Okay, then. Let's just check something real quick. Because that might have to move. Or this bubble vator will have to move. Also, by the way, black content is, you know, dark. Dark content is dark. Yeah, it's directly. Damn it. Okay, so we can't have the bubble vator there. Yeah, we can't have the bubble vator there because that is the water line that we want to feed it into. And I don't want to feed it into directly up because otherwise... Otherwise, I think that will disturb the other items that's going on. Just have a look at this real quick. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna disturb the other items. Okay. Well, we don't want to do that. Really, what we want to do here is feed in from this direction into there. Or from this direction into there. That way. So we would have a sign here and it would continue down that route. That is... So this needs to be where the bubble vator is. This place here. Which we can do. We can do that. I think. This could be dangerous. Never dig straight down, right? Like. So that would be the bubble vator. Is there any? There is not. I think we got really fortunate here because we can still put in... We can still put in the ice and it can just like go around and then into this bubble vator here. It does mean that the redstone signal there is going to be limited because I was thinking I need a system to make sure that this turns on and off. What is this like under here? There's no... Okay, so we've got no bedrock in the way there. That has to be there. So you can put a comparator from here. Could put a comparator from there. Which can... Hold on. Okay, there is a problem with that. So there is bedrock there. That's a problem. Is the bedrock? Yes. Damn it. How can I make that? Because the problem is, it's going to lock off this when it's powering that. Alright, let's just see what I planned out in my what's it. The bedrock might change what I had planned. So we might have to like just... No, I don't want multiplayer. Let's plan out... Let's see what we planned in the test world. I didn't plan this far ahead in the test world. Damn it! I just put chests there. Oh, I'm an idiot. Is there anything that drops below these? No. Okay, so all of that. So that was what I planned there. Okay, so it was just a comparator, a redstone torch, and then a redstone dust. Easy. Okay, damn it. Alright, let's just plan this out. I've just got a full inventory of melons and pumpkins there. Let's do a dropper. I need to figure out a way, without using underneath it and more than one block, of auto-powering this so that all of that empties fast into a system. So we can have a comparator from here. That's creating a signal into... I can't build anything there or here. I can't build anything here because this is where the train track is. Because the train track actually in my version moves a couple of blocks up. So I need to get the signal into this side here. That's the challenge. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Can't do anything with that because that's all blocks. Have a sticky piston. I can't. So I need to bring this over the top from there to power that. That's not as bad as I think. I don't. It's going to be spaghetti redstone, but it's the only way I can think of. Hold on. Will mean I need to craft up some new redstone supplies. Why not that? Okay. Why not this? Because then that would go over the top and there would be water going from... And then this would be a bubble veta, so... slab. Right? Why isn't that working? It's getting caught on the slab, maybe? It's weird that it's getting caught there, actually. Wait, let's have a look. I think that still works. Just see what's actually happening there. Oh, and then you need a... Damn it! We do have room for this ice below here, look. And then we put in the comparator. Nope. Which then goes into a repeater. That has to be a solid block. I can't get around that. Then... Oh yeah, it doesn't go down. So that would also have to be a solid block. It's just so I can see what's happening and why it wasn't working. Okay, so now that's working, right? Pretty much. I think so. Is there any issues with this? I mean, those would be solid blocks, right? The only reason I put glass there was so that I could see what was happening. I think everything's going up the correct route, and then from the top... Question. Can I do this? Does that at any point break? Because I want to also feed other things into this. Water. Does this break the system? Okay, give me all of that. Let's put this in. I want to see if there's anything that drops out here, because there will be air pockets in this bubble vapor. I think we're okay, because it's pushing it all to the far side there. Yeah, it's pushing it all to the far side, so that would leave it clear for like this channel to push in, and then the channel above it to push in as well. Okay, so that's what we've got. It's a little bit of a mess. It's spaghetti redstone, but it's the only way that I can think of actually doing it. So let's get rid of do that. Let's go back over to single player, and then we'll put it in the test world. Oops, no, we want to put it in the Womble's world. Thank you. Okay, so the idea is... Oh, we don't have as much room here then. We've only got 1, 2, 3 blocks. Think we can still make this work. Alright, I don't need that space there. Other than for this. We need observers to go in there. Right, let's go and get the new materials. I'm also going to need sticky pistons as well in order for that to work. And we'll get the ice needed too. So ice, sticky pistons. One sticky piston. Where's the rest of my slime? Okay, I do have a little bit of slime. I've got spare observers, which is great. We'll take all of those. We're going to need repeaters as well, so we can take those. And we need ice. Throw those up. And then I'm also going to empty out my inventory here, because I've got junk in my inventory again. So much junk, I don't need all of that. Put that in. Do you want to make that? Don't need that right now. Coal ore, we don't need that either. Wrong way. So that would be this. Ah, yeah, that does need to move then. We put it back one. We can put it back one, so let's put it back one. So then I can wrap this over the top. Did I bring the ice? I did. Let's put in... Gonna make up some more stone bricks. Because I'm using extra stone bricks than what we calculated. Let's put those in. That in there. That's important. That's important too. Need to make sure that we keep that. That is now the tunnel. So actually I need to... just... go up and then come back down. Actually, you know what we should be doing? I should close this off and then come back down using the other way. And of course, I got rid of all of my freaking stone, didn't I? Should be a stack of stone that we need. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah, we can fill that in, because that's confusing. And... let's just put that there for the time being, since I don't have... the appropriate materials to build that out correctly. Alright, so now we dig down. Okay, so I think I've solved the issue. Bonk. Perfect. I don't think we need this bit here, but we'll leave it open for the time being because it'll give me a little bit of a workaround what I need to be sorting. Okay, so the... Oh, I can't put redstone on top of that. I'd have to bring it across that section there. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we want... Wait a second. We want that. We want a redstone dust here. Hold on. I've not done this well. Oh, dear. Yeah, it's because it doesn't come out wide enough here, I don't think. Right, dust, redstone dust. Did I not bring... Seriously not bring any redstone dust? I seriously didn't bring any redstone dust. I feel like that's always the case, right? When you're building redstone projects and stuff. Like, you always forget, like, one thing. You have to keep going back and forth. I'm going to take that as well, because I will need that later on. Or anything else we need. We've got spare observers, so that's okay. Why do I have so many observers? Oh yeah, it's for the actual contraption. Right, I think I know how I'm going to have to do it. So I'm actually going to have to do this. And then observe into that. Then do this. And then we'll just work it. Oh, no, I can't. Because that one... I need to have that there. Because otherwise the water will get into the redstone. I mean, I tell you what we could do. We could just make it a... Thing is, that's not going to go until there's enough things in the dropper. Actually, that is probably better that it doesn't just instantly go. So then it releases like a bunch of items at once. And then you would have redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust. Which, again, I didn't bring enough dust? Like, what am I, what? Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, let's just mine this out real quick. Not those pieces, because they've got to stay. Let's just mine that out, just so I can kind of move around a little bit more efficiently. But yeah, that's that circuit, I think, sorted. Like I said, redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust. Let's get rid of those. Because that's where the water's going to be. I need a sign or something to get the items into that system. I'm actually thinking that maybe it's not a bad idea to fill this system with water early. Get all the redstone in place, then fill it with water. And then close everything off. I think get all the redstone in place first. Before I sort on the sorting system over on this side. And I think we should do that for every level, right? Like, that's going to require planning though, because I need to know the exact places of where these stop. Yeah, let's do that then. Okay, so let's think this through. So if that's going to be a hopper dispensing system, let's get... I could put water in there now. That's not going to affect anything. I never want to break these blocks, so I want to make sure I build that up so that I don't accidentally break that at some point, so it's going to ruin all this redstone. Same with those. So I never, ever, 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 ever want to find myself breaking those blocks. Oh, that's where the redstone went, dummy. Okay, so those would go on there. The only piece extra that I would need is... Actually, you know what? Let's we can put it in now, actually. So that would be a minecart hopper encased in blocks. Should probably those sort of blocks. I need a wall or something for here. Let's figure out this system. So if that's where the detector rail is, I think there needs to be a comparator here. Let me just check that that works. Yes, it does. Perfect. So comparator there, which leads into this block, which is then a redstone torch. Which then powers redstone dust line, I think, on top of there. I think. Just put that in. Let's put that in. It should stop the minecart. Let's just put the torches in here just so that I'm not going to get creepers and things spawning in here. I mean, we could encase like one of these systems here into perfect. So as long as there's something in there, that will turn, that will close, which then stops the minecart. So the point is here. Now we need a system that drops everything in. But I don't want to do that until after I've built the farm, I don't think. No, I don't want to build, I don't want to finish off this redstone until I've built this part of the farm. Let's finish off the dispensing network and get all 4? Are we doing 4 layers? I think we're doing 4 layers. Nat, with the sub, thank you very much, my dude. You didn't have to do that, thank you. Welcome in. Just full disclosure right now, I don't stream that often at the moment. Because I've just started a university course. And a lot of my time is going into studies, and also my work schedule is throughout the back. In fact, this is the first time I've been able to stream for like 2 weeks. I'm hoping to at least stream once a week, and as I progress through my studies, I'm gonna try and develop a streaming plan so that we can get a proper schedule going. But yeah, welcome in, thank you. I appreciate that, you didn't have to. How are you, sir? Someone been messaging. Who's messaging? Keeping an eye out for your streams. Thanks, dude. Well, like I said, I think next week I'm really going to struggle to stream. I stream every Saturday from 1 PM British time. So I think, do the clocks change next week? When do the clocks change in the UK? I don't know when the clocks change. 31st of October, so the end of October. Okay, so it's not next week, it's a couple of weeks from now. It's 3 weeks from now. Yeah, so I usually start my stream up Always love a bit of Minecraft. Thanks, dude. I don't always play Minecraft either. I'm a variety streamer. I play a bunch of different things. At the moment, we're putting, we're building a melon and pumpkin farm that's going to go in here, and I'm doing the output network, which I'm kind of just making up as I go along. I have done a plan for this, but I realized I was at bedrock level, and my original plan wasn't going to work because the bedrock was getting in the way, so I've had to just like do a quick redesign here. So we're kind of like planning out the first level of this. There will be 4 different levels, so there'll be 4 identical systems going up. That's the next step, is that we need to plan out exactly where they're going to be. I think we've got enough space for 4. If not, there'll only be 3. Because above there is a potato and carrot farm, automatic with villagers. So this is going to be an automatic melon and pumpkin farm. I think it was Il Mango that did this design. Originally. I could be wrong though. I'm not sure. But yeah, the design for the melon pumpkin farm. This is all me. I'm just making stuff up as I go along at the moment. But yeah, I don't always play Minecraft. I play a lot of Kerbal Space Program. We've been playing RimWorld on stream quite a lot. Been playing RimWorld a lot. Later on today, every Saturday, me and my moderators play a game called Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. Actually, we're not on an Ace Attorney anymore. That was the first game. We're on the second game of the Phoenix Wright saga trilogy of games, where we voice out lines in the game, kind of act it out, and have a lot of fun. It's just us being silly, basically. It's just an excuse to be silly. I don't know why I have that redstone dust in there. New world for you at the moment. I've been watching a lot of Grian's Last Life, like that saga. I've been kind of watching it from all points of view, and it's kind of got me back into Minecraft because I was on a huge burnout for Minecraft, especially since the new update, because I've been very vocal about this. I really haven't enjoyed the new update. I felt like a waste of time. And I started this new world with the 1.17 update, and it ends up being not what I was expecting. So I'm still kind of like in the early stages of the world. I've been taking my time with everything, and so we don't have much of a base going. But yeah, no, I had a big burnout on Minecraft, so we kind of stopped playing for a while. So we've really not put too much effort into this world. We've got a sorting system here for carrots, potatoes, wheats as well. We've got a wheat farm and seeds and stuff. And then the melon and pumpkins will go in this section here. And then we've also got sugarcane reserved for this because I'm going to create a big sugarcane farm at some point. Down here, I plan on putting villagers so that we can trade all of our goodies with the villagers and get emeralds. I've got the exit of a villager farm there. Drop down thing there. I'm probably going to move the villager farm. And basically the idea is I'm living inside a cave, which has been pre-lived in, pre-used, pre-owned by an ancient civilization that had all of these really weird technologies and stuff like that. So, like, for instance, all these weird farms, and we've moved into the area and we're discovering all these different farms. So this infinite potato food source with the villagers still working, and that villager has been encased in this glass for years and years and years, and that sort of a thing. So we've got quite a little bit of a storyline behind it, but at the moment the whole world is a mess because I haven't got a sorting system and I'm leaving chests everywhere and it's just messy. So we've got like plans to do. We've got to do the farms. We've got to I've got a cave spider spawner as well over there, and I want to turn that into like this weird cyberpunk spider farm, but I haven't had the chance to do it. Ravine cleanup. I've got torches everywhere, so it's just a mess at the moment. So yeah. But the main reason I haven't really had chance to mess around with this too much. So yeah, what are you doing on your world? Do you what sort of a Minecrafter are you? Because obviously there's loads of different types of Minecraft. There's like what I'm doing is kind of a bit more of a story-driven narrative behind it. Do you know what? I want to get rid of that, and I want to put in one of these so I know that that's redstone. Right, what else are we doing? So those are all redstone, that's important. That now opens the gate, so as long as there's something inside that minecart, that gate stays open. This would be a minecart hopper going over these two pieces. I'm actually thinking what I could do is I could extend this pulse round so that, or I could put a subtraction pulse here so that that only empties when it's full, because that's going to be fast fire storage. Oh, but it's not going to fully empty though, is it? And that'll always lose things in the dropper. Never mind. Not played in ages. I like creative. I said New World, I meant new Amazon game. Oh, right, okay. Oh, New World, right, the game, I get you. Yeah, New World. I've got a lot of friends that have been playing that. Sorry, I'm out of it. I've been out of it with video games recently. Like I said, I started studying a couple of weeks ago, and I've done nothing but study, really. Yeah, the MMORPG, yeah. I've seen that. So that was released this week, wasn't it? Or it might have been 2 weeks ago. It might have been last week when it was released. But it's the new release game, yeah. About 6 hours in so far. Nice. How are you finding that? Later on, I think Janice and Kath, who are both mods, who will be joining me later for Phoenix, they've been playing it, so I'm sure they'll be talking about it, because I've not had a chance to. I haven't picked it up yet because I know that I don't have the time really to put into it. This week I've only really had like other than stream time, like 2 hours worth of gaming time, so because I've either been studying or working. Can you not? That's the part of this that I hate, this bit. When there's only like one potato coming through at a time, because it's only coming through one of the hopper lines instead of both of them. That's the annoying bit. I'm sure there'd be a way that I can fix that, actually. Whatever. To be honest, I'm not gonna be in this area that often. This is only while I'm working in this area. When I stop working in this area, that's not going to be an issue. Good so far, not advanced yet, so we'll see. Yeah, no, I definitely don't have time for an MMO, unfortunately. I think I will enjoy it, especially because I've got a lot of friends that play it, right? Like I said, my mods have been playing it, so I think I would enjoy it, because there are people that I can socialize and play with, but I'm worried it's going to eat up too much of my time, so that's kind of why I haven't purchased it and started playing, because I don't have the time realistically for it. And Minecraft at the moment has been like a nice little distraction, so every so often I'll do like 2 seconds worth of playing the game. Right, I'm trying to think the best way to do this. I think what I want to do, I want to plan out exactly where the melon pumpkin farms go to. So I need to figure out the height of everything. So let's... Creeper! No! Oh, how How did you spawn down there? Oh, that's just rude. Fine. I think I don't have a way out of this hole now. Because I don't have an elytra. Please tell me it saved the... Yeah, it did. Oh, no, I'm missing a redstone block. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Oh, dear. That's fine. I'm missing a powered rail. They're expensive. Damn it! I didn't think that a creeper would be able to spawn in this block if there was the vines growing there. Well, obviously that's not a very good method of getting in and out of here. How am I going to get out of here now? I might have enough rubbish in order to get out. We'll just pillar our way out. If not, I might have to like dig in. That took me so much by surprise because I wasn't expecting there to be a creeper there. Let's do the stone. The last thing I want to use is the stone bricks. I think I'm out of options. I think we're good though. I made it. Okay. All right. Well, I need a better way of getting down there now. More importantly, I need a better way of getting out of there. Maybe my work access can be here. Let's go and make some ladders, I think. I can't believe that. That's okay. That's proper tickled me, that has. It was a slow motion moment where I'm like, how there's a creeper there? Wait a second, that's not a good thing. It was the confusion and then the explosion. Do I have any more ladders? Because I don't really want to break down. I know I've got spare ladders somewhere. It's just a matter of finding them. Come on, I know I've got ladders somewhere. Damn it. 30. How deep does the thing go? Fine. We'll make some more ladders because I don't know how. There we go. I've got 60 ladders. It definitely doesn't go 60 deep, so we've got more than enough. Okay, so this is what we need to do. We need to find out how deep the ravine goes. The tunnel goes, and we need to figure out how many of the melon and pumpkin farms we can actually fit in. Can you not be there, please? Thank you. So the next step would be dirt. Dirt goes on top of that. Then we have an air glut, an observer, then the target block, and then an air glut, and then the rail. Okay, right, let's simulate this out and we'll see how much room we've got. Damn it. Oh, that was why it didn't go on. So that would be, this would be where the melon and pumpkins are. So we have an air gap, observer. Then there would be some redstone MacGuffin. Then there would be another air gap before the next layer of system down here. So that would be, maybe I should be doing it on this side. So this would be, I think that's right. So that would be an air gap. That would be an air gap. That's got to be an air gap there. Because then we have the redstone, which won't, the redstone blocks, which won't interfere with the what's-its below. So how tall is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 7 places before each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seriously? I've got room for another? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we don't. Okay, so we've got a lot more room there than what I thought. So I might actually increase it to 8 just to make sure that we've got extra space. So this line would not be there. So that none of this would be here. And there would be 2 air gaps there, and then do the rail network. So that would be 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Remembering that we're not going to need anything on top of that, so that would be an air block anyway. So yeah, so it looks like that I have dug out more in this area than I need. Or we've gone down further than we need to go. Yeah, we've gone down further than I needed to go. Okay, that's what happened. Oh well, that's okay. On this side, I want some sort of a viewing platform. I don't know if you can see. So this tunnel here would become a lot bigger. This tunnel here would become a lot bigger and be created into a viewing platform where we can see like one slice of the machine working. Okay, so knowing that, whoopsie. Knowing that that's the case, we have 2 air blocks in between each level. That means that that layer is going to be the next version of this. Let's work that into 1, 2. And then we can dig out the different areas, right? So then this can be dug out here, because this is going to be an offloading unit. Then there'll be another offloading unit a little bit higher up. Oh, there should be 4 offloading units. Oh wait, no. There will only be 3. Hold on, have I done something wrong? I don't have enough room then, do I? 1, so that would be the bottom of the next layer. That would be the bottom of that layer. So I've only got enough room for 3 then, not 4 like I wanted. Because I can't go any higher than that ceiling. Damn it. I thought I had enough room. Alright, okay. Let's just have a look real quick, because I might have to bring this whole thing down one. I can't bring the whole thing down. I could. No, I couldn't. Yeah, Yeah, I could bring the whole... Does redstone work through bedrock? So if I had that there... God. It looks like it does. Interesting. So I could bring it down if I wanted to, but then that would mean that I'd need to bring that down a layer. I need to take out one of those air blocks, so that would save us 3 blocks. Alright, let's get rid of all of this. Because we can put that here. I think the music has stopped as well. Just light that up real quick for the time being. So this would be the where the next rail would be. So as long as I've got an air block here, the system still works. Hold on. Unless... Question. Would the system break if I condense this down? Because right now my issue was that I couldn't have... So this is the bottom layer of the... Whoops. This is the bottom layer here, and I couldn't have the system working there, but is that gonna break the pistons if I have that over the target block? I think it will if we get a block update, right? So if I have it over the target blocks, I think it breaks the pistons under there, and they stay extended. I just need to wait. Yeah. Yeah, it breaks the pistons because of block updates. Because piston magic. So I need that air block there. I can't have a redstone signal there. So otherwise it breaks though. Unless I figure out a way of doing a block update. It's either that or we get rid of the target blocks and put in note blocks. Note blocks might work. Yeah, you see now block update has retracted the pistons. Yeah, if we had note blocks in, we could put... Let's just try that real quick. Let's get a note block. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's do... Oops, I can spell wool. Let's do a redstone line here, here, and here, right? And then I want to put that... Whoops, there. I want to know if that interrupts the redstone signal on a block update. Also, I want that above that. I need that one to grow. Because that would be a good way of condensing the whole system down. I would have to craft up, because I've already crafted up the target blocks. I'd have to go around and craft up all the note blocks. What do you need to make a note block? It's wood and redstone, right? Is it just wood and redstone for a note block? Or do you have to have something else involved? I'm not sure why I haven't done a note block system like this. Ah, yes. 1 redstone, if I remember correctly. It doesn't look like the note block system works. No, I'd have to do it the other way around, right? So the note block would have to be... I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Note block would have to be there, I think. But that will not power this block, but I think piston updates will still take place. Maybe. Hey Turing, how's it going by the way? Yeah, I think I'm still gonna have a piston update here, which will keep those pistons extended if I get rid of that air block. Maybe note blocks don't work then. Oh no, it's because it's those are the ones that grew. I need this stem to grow for the. Well, hold on. We can just. It works then. That works. So note blocks would actually be better. Because I can get rid of, I think I can get rid of the air block. Because it's... Damn. Okay. So just 1 redstone dust for note blocks. So how many note blocks would I need? Well, I need the exact amount of note blocks as I have target blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 6 stacks of redstone dust with planks. So 7 stacks of redstone dust with... how much planks is it? Is it... Where's my crafting recipes? Can I not get to crafting recipes from here? Yeah. Game mode. Note. Note block. Can you not? Hello? Note block? No? Oh, crafting table. Yeah, idiot. Where is the craft? Oh, I don't have a crafting table. Crafting table. There we go. No block. There we go. Okay, so that is 8 pieces of plank. That's a lot of planks that we would need to collect. That is... So how many stacks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 14 stacks of logs for the planks plus extra. for the amount of note blocks we need. So that's a lot of chopping down trees. And of course, if we had the stone above this, I think that mutes the note block, right? I think we're going to have to do note blocks then instead of target blocks, because the target blocks require an air gap. Now the issue is with the unloading system, because I'm not sure, because I've kind of built this loading system with the air block. Oh, I suppose we've got 2 air blocks. Yeah, we've plenty of time. Maybe. Because I wanted 4 of these, but I don't have enough room for 4 of this version with the target blocks. It does mean that I'm going to have like 6.5 stacks of target blocks and not doing anything with them. So I'll have to figure out another way of using the 6.5 stacks of target blocks. Because I've already crafted them up. I can't think of a way of getting the target blocks to work without the air block. And the air block, I will only have 3 different farms, 3 different layers instead of the 4, which I would like. Yeah. Yeah, there's no piston update with that, which is good. They've extended because there's redstone dust below that. Will the redstone block transfer through there? Will that also create... Yes. So we can't have the redstone block over the note block, because the note block takes from the redstone block. I didn't know that that was a thing. That could be quite useful, though, at some point. Yeah. Did you just start the studies? Yeah, I've been studying for 2 weeks now. Well, it's a little bit over 2 weeks. I've done 4 weeks worth of studies. I've only finished my first week of university, but I've actually been studying for about 3 weeks. But I've done about 4 weeks worth of studies. I'm ahead of myself, which is good. But next week my work schedule is like really, really busy. I noticed you look smarter. Well, a lot of what I'm learning at the moment is I'm learning it. This sounds ridiculous, but I'm learning how to learn. So it sounds ridiculous, but that's what I'm learning. But yeah, I'm learning how to learn and how to be an efficient learner. And that's like the first couple of weeks worth of the module. I've started work on my first assignment, so that's not due until the end of October. So I've got 3 weeks for that. But like I said, I'm ahead of myself. Which I'm pleased with, because I was worried that my time management would be a problem because of my work commitments and things. So the question I've got to ask myself now is whether we swap the whole system out with note blocks. We don't build the system today, and we just grind out like 6 stacks of note blocks, 6.5 stacks of note blocks. Plus the block in the middle there, I would need that. So we'd need extra blocks. I mean, I'll probably just use, instead of using red wool there, I'd use, stone bricks or something like that, because we've got loads of stone knocking around. So that's not a problem. We don't have to grind for that. It does actually mean, though, I'm not going to be utilizing this redstone dust. So actually, we've already got the redstone dust required for this. Yeah, I've already got the redstone dust required for that. Could I put a target block there? Would that still function? Oh, wait, no, because then that's going to create the update with the pistons, I think. I mean, that it would be a waste of target blocks, but it does the target block transition into the note block? I don't actually know. Let's just have a look. It would be a waste of target blocks, but we can do it with the target blocks. It would be a complete waste. So all we need to grind out then to get the note blocks to work is the planks, and that's how many stacks of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5. So that would be 13 stacks of logs. Whether it's and that's interchangeable. It doesn't have to just be like oak or spruce. It could be all the different variations. Just as long as we've got 16 stacks that we can break down into logs, planks. Because one log is 4 pieces of planks, and we need 8 planks per note block. So yeah, we need twice as many logs as what we need redstone dust, and we've already got the redstone dust because the redstone dust would have been in the system here. We're taking that out of the system, turning them into note blocks, and we can use the target blocks there. I mean, I guess it uses up the target blocks. It's whether or not I want to use the target blocks here. I think it would look more interesting with target blocks. Or whether but I don't need target blocks here. I can swap that out for any block, as long as it transmits the redstone. Like that. So I could save the target blocks. Yeah, let's save the target blocks. We'll save them for something else. I don't know what we can use target blocks in, but we'll save them for some other mechanism, some contraption. I've got a sugarcane farm coming up, and I'd be interested to see if maybe I could use target blocks in that. Trying to think what else I could use target blocks for, because I don't really use target blocks. That was the whole reason why I wanted to use target blocks in this, was because I don't really use target blocks. But space efficiency, I think, is more important. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's only 6 high. All right, let's go back and see how many we can fit in to the space that we've got with 6 if we swapped out the design. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Let's just get rid of all of this crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the next one will be 6. 6. So that's... How many lots of 6 was that? I've already lost count. Do you know what? I think it's just gonna be better if I get rid of this. Remember, we've only got enough resources for 4 of these farms. Again, I thought I had enough space for 7 for the 7 block system, but I do not. Even if I brought it down there. Just put the rest of this in. Oh, of course, yeah, Creeper blew that up, didn't it? There we go. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the target block there. So then this would be the start of the rail. So that's 1. That's where the rails would go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next level, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 3 levels. 4, 2, that's 2. I keep getting distracted. Holy mother of God. I think that's in the soundtrack that I'm listening to. 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe it's in the, So the 6 method would get me up to there, and then you would build the next one on top of that. It is in the game. Holy crap, Kath. Jesus, that scared me more than the freaking lightning a second ago. Hey, Kath. Year, month. There you go. I know that's the way that you like me to say that. So. Thanks, Kath. I appreciate that. 33 months. I've known you too long. So this would be the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that would be where the system finished. So we'd actually have space on top. Here. How much space do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So not enough space for another one. Huh. Yep. Okay, so I think that's that. I mean, I'm now tempted to bring all of that up a couple of layers. I really wish I'd have planned that when I was digging this hole. Indecision. So yeah, that would mean ripping out all of this train tracks here. And all of this work that we've done so far. I need to replace that missing powered rail. Do I not have one? I don't. How are you, Kath? What have you been doing? I presume you're still up for Phoenix today. How has New World been going on? We were just talking about that game, and I was just saying that you and Janice have been playing it. How's New World? So that would be the space where we'd be putting in the whole melon and pumpkin farm. It was lab week this week, so I'm recovering from that. New World is okay. It was lab week. Yeah, you said that it was lab week. That's why we didn't. That's why you weren't able to do last week, or was I? I wasn't able to do last week because it was my university was starting last week. Yeah, I wasn't able. Yeah, because it was the official first day last week. I know I wanted to focus on studying and stuff. In fact, this is the first time I've streamed in like 2 weeks. Because I've been working. The course is good though. I'm enjoying the course. It's at the moment though it's frustrating because we're learning how to learn. So we're not really doing too much more recent than you've streamed. New World is interesting. I watched some streams of it and was kind of meh missions. Well, the only reason I'm interested in it is because I've seen Kath and Janice playing it. on Steam, and I'm like, oh, now I want to play. And they were talking about it in their Discords as well. It's like, now I want to play it. So that's the only reason, is because I want to play video games with my friends. Otherwise, it's not the sort of thing that I think I would normally go for, because I tend not to be overly interested in MMOs. So we could add a strip in here, which would add in an extra couple of melon and pumpkins, because we're not actually going above the high enough above to interfere with the redstone up there, I don't think. Yes, yeah, because we've got an air block there. We've got a buffer of 2, so that's not going to interfere with this farm, and so we could create a little bit extra. We've got a little bit of extra room there. It would mean I would need more powered rails though. Like most MMOs, the missions are repetitive. Yeah, you see, I don't mind that as long as I've got someone to do it with, like. Also, something else to think about with the rail track here. So if I were to extend it, we would need 1 extra powered rail on this side, so that we could do the final part of the loop, because otherwise it loses its speed. The minecart would. And as we can see here, I don't have very many powered rails, and I don't really want to spend too much resources on this. I mean, I've already created like a crap ton of what's it blocks, but I don't have that much redstone, like target blocks here. I think I'm going to save the target blocks then. I think we'll go and create. I think what I'm going to do then, I'm going to create. I'm going to do it with the note blocks, because the note blocks are more space efficient. I'm going to get. Why are things spawning? He died. How did you not die? He drinks a lot of milk. Obviously, his bones are just calcium. So I think I am going to get rid of the target blocks, and we'll replace them with. So I'll save the target blocks that we've created. I'm going to create. So basically, what the rest of this stream will be for the next half an hour is just grinding out the wood in order to make enough note blocks. So let's put the target blocks back there. Let's put the rest of the redstone stuff that I'm going to need later on in there as well. Compressed ice can go in. Detector rails can go in. And stone bricks can go in there. Ladders I need. Rails can go in there. Redstone torch can go in there. Perfect. Then the rest of that is junk. Put that in there. There. Actually, you know what? I will need that button, so let's put that button in. Done. Perfect. Let's get rid of my picks, because I'm not going to need that if I'm mining out logs. Can you use warp stem to create note block? Let's have a look. Let's test that. No, yeah. Let's test it. Let's see if we can on. We can. Interesting. So we can also use crimson planks as well. Nice. I'll keep that in here. Okay, let's go. So then that means that I can create some bone meal while I'm up there. I'm gonna use my hoe. I'm not going to need my shovel and pick, so we can put those away. And I'll also use up those iron axes as well, because otherwise they'll never get used. There we go. So now I've got plenty of inventory space. Let's take bone meal, if I've got some. There should be some above ground anyway. But we'll take some extra. You do a shooting game where random lights blink on top of the target blocks and you have to shoot it. I could do that, Turing. I'm actually thinking about transportation around the cave network, right? Because originally, my original idea was I didn't want to use stairs or slabs. So I don't want to just walk around. I want to, like, jump around. So I was thinking that maybe we can have, like, target blocks. Like, we shoot a target block there, and then we stand on a platform, shoot a target block here, and then it throws us up, projects us up in the air so that we get onto, like, the next platform, that sort of thing. So we could do, like, a mini game with that. That could be a pretty fun way, and we can use target blocks as buttons, but I don't think, even if I flooded my base with, like, these jumping platforms with target blocks and a shooting game with target blocks, I'm not going to use up, like, 6 stacks of target blocks. So I need to think of some sort of a farm where target blocks can be implemented into the farm. I've wanted to do a auto tree farm at some point. I'm thinking target blocks could be useful in that as part of the wiring mechanism. But I'm not gonna, again, not gonna need 6 stacks worth. Oh well. I'm sure I'll figure out different contraptions and stuff. But like I said, when 1.18 comes out, first off, I'm tempted to, before I talk about 1.18, I'm tempted to, is that from the surface or was that in a cave? I think that's below me, isn't it? Damn. So there's an unlit cave somewhere underneath there. That's annoying. What was I saying? So, like, when 1.18 comes out, we completely abandon the base that we're in now, and we're gonna walk naked 1,000 blocks in that direction and start from scratch in that world. I'll be interested how the transition works, because apparently there is a transition that we can do. There is a transition to get new content and old content. I don't know whether... I don't know how it's going to work. Oh, God. Iron axe. I think there's a snapshot out, right? Like, there's a snapshot of 1.18 out, so I could convert into the new snapshot, like back everything up and then just see how it works, like how the new stuff is, like double up the save and then go around in like a spectator mode or something just to see how it would generate. So I might do that actually at some point. That's not a bad idea. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. I've already got 8 stacks of dark oak logs there. Have they released a snapshot that allows for world conversion? I think the snapshot allows for world conversion. Yeah, I think it does. Well, like I said, I mean, before I did anything, I would back everything up anyway, so I would always, I wouldn't corrupt the save file. I've not been following Minecraft news lately. Yeah, I think the snapshot does allow for world conversion. The newest snapshot. I could be wrong though. Turing might know more than I do, because again, I've not really been following it. I get a lot of my news from Animal, which I will admit is an unreliable source, because he gets a lot of things wrong. He's not here, so I'm allowed to say that. He sent me a message earlier saying that he wasn't going to be here until 4:30 his time. So, in 10 minutes. So. Animal watches too much social media. I think Animal gets a lot of his information from, like, videos on YouTube about, like, the snapshot updates and stuff. I think that's where he gets his things. At the moment, generated bedrock is still at normal level. Big flat bedrock area at Y0. That might change, though. Ah. So, wait. So, they're not... Oh, you see, this is pissing me off. So, the next 1.18 update isn't going to lower the bedrock level, Turing. Is that what you're saying? Usually I have a rule whenever there's a new version of Minecraft coming out where we're not allowed to talk about the new version of Minecraft because I want to experience it for the first time in-game. I'm going to get rid of that rule on the stream. Like, it's not a rule, but like just as general etiquette. I'm going to get rid of it because I'm actually thinking about just playing the snapshots because everyone else does, so yeah. Yeah, 118 was supposed to go to negative 64. So I guess then in the newest, the snapshot that's out, it doesn't go down to negative 84. And if that's the case, it makes you wonder if they are actually going to go down to negative 64, sorry. Negative 64. Makes you wonder if they are actually going to do that or not. New chunk. Wait, generated in previous versions. The new chunk generated in 1.18. Wait, hold on. Let me read that. Generated in previous version. The new chunks generated in 1.18 goes to negative 64. So what happens to the previously generated chunks, and how are they going to separate the previously generated chunks from the new chunks? That's what I want to know. Are you just going to have like a massive hole, like a flat wall of bedrock in the new chunk, or are you just going to have an empty gap so you can get underneath bedrock from in the old, which I guess would make sense. The old chunk mining from one to the other and then you fall to your death. Yeah. Well, that was the theory, Kath, that we thought they were going to do. But according to, like I said, according to Animal, they were going to figure out a way of not having that in the game, and you could convert your worlds over. Chunks generated in previous version, they say, stay the same, and then air below. Yeah, so that's exactly what me and Kath have been saying then, that you'll be mining along from the new chunk to an old chunk, and you find an old chunk, then you're going to fall to your death. Well, you won't fall to your death, but you'll be able to jump out into the abyss. Unless they have a wall of bedrock, but I don't see how they're going to do that. I mean, the only way I can think that they would do that is... Oh, no, I see what you mean, Turing. I see what you mean. Right. So they will move in the old chunk, they will move the bedrock down, but they're not going to replace anything that was there, and it will just be air chunk. It would just be air. So basically what you'd be able to do from the new chunk, you could mine into an old chunk, and then it would just be air, but then there would still be bedrock below you. Remove all bedrock and add terrain. And add new bedrock. Yeah, I don't know why they can't do that either, Kath. That's the most logical. That's the most logical way of thinking about it. And I mean, I'll admit I'm not a programmer, so I don't know what the challenges of that would consist, and I'm sure there are challenges, but surely that's the easiest way to do it. Just like add terrain. I think the issue that you get when you start messing with old chunks is that you can get corrupted game files. But then if you're going to be moving the bedrock down to the old chunk anyway, you're going to be corrupting the save file. You're going to be changing that save file, so I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But I mean, if the new version of the if the new version, the new snapshots that's came out doesn't have doesn't go all the way down to -64 anyway, it's silly thinking about it. Animal with the rain. There he is. I'm just talking about you, Animal. Hey Dab, how's it going, my dude? How are you? It's been a while. What have you been doing, Dab? So my music stopped a while ago, but I'm not gonna play it because I'm not gonna start a new piece of music because we'll be doing Phoenix in a minute. If you have stuff built near bedrock, they would break. They're moving the bedrock to the old chunks. I think he meant it's a void below 0. Planning to replace the bedrock layer at 0. So yeah, okay. So I mean I don't know. I'm from what is being said here, I mean, even in chat, like we're getting like 3 different ways of what they're doing, and I don't know. We'll see. What I'm interested in is, does the snapshot that has came out go down to -64? Because if it does, I might back up this world and load it as a separate load file, and load it as the snapshot. I think it does. Think or no? Alright, well, if it does, I'm gonna load up this world. Or maybe another world, because I've got another world. I might create like a test world or something of this world. And like just a separate save, and then go into spectator mode and just see what's happening. You can mine that deep, the new ore layers. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna go into spectator mode and play around with it off stream at some point. It's finding the time, I'll be honest. I've got college work or uni work that I've got to do. So at the moment, what we're doing is we're grinding out some logs because I realized my melon and pumpkin farm was fundamentally flawed, because the version that we originally came up with needed like more space than what I had allowed. So we've done a quick redesign of the melon and pumpkin farm, and I've decided I needed note blocks instead of target blocks, which means grinding out all the target blocks that we did like previously has been a complete waste of time, because now I've got like 1,000,000 target blocks and I've got nothing to do with them, and I need note blocks instead. So we're getting the wood for the note blocks. Doesn't matter what wood we get either, so at least that's nice. I mean, we've already got dark oak here. I could use that, but I think I was saving this for building, but I'm not sure what I wanted to build with dark oak. So, and like we said, we need about 13 stacks of this. Was it 13? Yeah, about 13 stacks of this of logs. So how many do we have there? We've got 6. 6. 7, sorry, 7 stacks. So we only need a bit more. Actually, don't need that much more. Actually, you know what? Let's use the iron pick. Get them done. Make target practice ranges. You're not the first person to suggest that. I was actually thinking of like using target blocks to do my launching platforms throughout the ravine and stuff, so we can jump around the ravine with like sticky pistons and things. Like fire an arrow at a target block and then it launches you in the air kind of thing. That could be pretty fun. But I'm not gonna have 6 stacks worth of those around. And even like a target range, I'm not gonna need 6 stacks of target blocks, which we've got. So I need to figure out, basically I need to figure out another contraption that involves a lot of target blocks. The next contraption I think I was going to do was the ice farm. I think that was the next thing that I was going to do. But I already have an idea for how that's going to work. I've already built a testing for that. So something else I need is a sugarcane farm. So we'll have to figure, maybe we could figure out a way of implementing target blocks into a sugarcane farm. Not quite sure how. Make a massive piston door. Where? Where am I going to put a massive piston door? The whole point in the cave is that you don't have doors. Which has made it incredibly dangerous, because a number of times now I've had creepers blow up behind me. I'm trying to think what the properties of target blocks are. What are the unique properties of a target block? They hold redstone signals, don't they? Or they transmit redstone signals if you have a dust next to it. It doesn't quite work the same as the note block, which I thought it did. I thought it was like just another version of the note block. Redirect redstone signals, correct. But it's not quite the same way that the note block redirects the redstone signal, right? Which is why we've now decided to change the design, because the target block was creating a hold on. I think I just... Would that work? It does not. Okay. Yeah, no, it doesn't work the same as a note block. It works separate to a note block. And then that can be just stone. Because the note block... Wait, what? Be uploading an image to you in Discord. I'm very confused. What did I have before? Why is that not working? I thought we had this working before. What did I have before? Do you have to have an air block above that, maybe? No. How did I do this before? What am I missing? BRB making dinner. Okay, is this a rude image? Oh, is that what happens? That's your snapshot? I see. So this is everything we feared. would happen. This is everything we feared, right? Actually, let's just open the original and then looking back through past chat. So below here is there a bedrock layer? It's literally old chunk, new chunk. That was everything that we were like, doesn't work. Redstone dust. It wasn't going to be the redstone dust, no. Because the whole reason... Yeah, that was everything we feared. The whole reason I'm getting rid of the target blocks was because I required the redstone dust, so I'm sure it was just that and then an ordinary block over the top. All void below. So realistically then, we really cannot be... So why isn't that not working now? That was working before, and I broke it. I heard they plan on making the old chunks have replaced blocks around level 4 and lower. You heard? Cite your source, please. Okay, let's go back through the frickin' VOD, because I've forgotten what I did. I like how it was working earlier, but now it's not. Shut up past me. Right, Womble VOD. Where am I? Yeah, we're about to have some Womble inception. What was it before I ripped it apart? No. Right, okay. What was it? This bit. This bit here. What were we doing? Test world. Oh! Oh, I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! Okay. That makes sense. Exuma is your source. Okay. I trust Exuma. Right. Like that. Right, there we go. Okay, I'm an idiot. But this didn't work, did it? Like, that doesn't work. So the target block doesn't redirect from a block, but it will redirect from a piece of dust. But I can't have the dust there because it interferes, like, it means that we've got to have an air block. Because otherwise, the redstone powered rails here would be powering that redstone dust, which then breaks the circuit. So we've got to have the note block here. I'm obviously tired of Minecraft. I don't know if that was an idea or he was talking about Mojang was planning. Right, okay. So that's what we need, and then above this, we would actually have the new rail line. So that can go there. I don't think that can go there though, can it? No. So that has to go on the bits in between. Like that, right? That was the same idea you had? Yeah, I think that's the only way. Surely that's the only way that they can actually make it work so it is compatible. Negative 64 shot now as well. Ah, yeah. So that's what it is like in the snapshot at the moment. I don't like that. But again, this is only a snapshot, just so everyone's aware. This is only a snapshot, so not guaranteed. But yeah, no, I don't like that. That's the case. Okay, thanks, Kath. I appreciate that. Saved me a little bit of time. Anyway, yeah, that I think this is a more efficient thing because we get rid of this air block here. So yeah, that's basically that's what we'll have to do. So I just need to remember that the note block is above the piston, not above the. Of course, it's above the piston. Well, I don't know why I was putting it above the observer. I think I've been playing Minecraft for a little bit too long. All right, let me just finish chopping down this tree, and then we're gonna go on a break, and we'll play some Phoenix. Imagine it now with efficiency 5 pit mining along and not paying attention into an old chunk and lose all their shit. Well, let's be honest though, Kath. I mean, if you're mining, you need to be paying attention anyway in case you hit like a lava pocket or something like that. I mean, that's for me, that's like people not really paying attention, walking along in the end and then falling down and losing all their shit. I have little sympathy for people that do that. But I get what you're saying though. Like it's not ideal because that's the whole function of the end, right? Is that you fall down into the void. Dark mining, you see a lot of people do that. Whereas there is no function that says you're supposed to be able to fall into the void in the overworld. Like, why would you ever want that? Unless you play Hermitcraft. Hey. Just realized I had a hoe there. Right, all of these leaves should now break. Hopefully I get more saplings than what I've got. Could happen with beacon mining. Yeah, beacon mining is... yeah. I'm sure that... I don't know. Okay, so here's the thing. Because of this last update, I have lost a little bit of faith in Mojang's ability to create updates. Because they have in the past made promises about things and not kept them, not kept to those promises. So, like, this update has been the most frustratingly boring update I think I've ever noticed. Speed 2. Yeah, I can imagine, like, beacon mining into the abyss. Yeah. So, but originally, like, I think a year ago I probably would have said, well, I've got faith that Mojang will be able to come up with a delicate solution for this. But I don't know. I mean, like, do they want to... do they care how we play the game, or do they just want people to purchase the game and give them money? I don't know, because I definitely feel like the only reason they released 1.17 was because they wanted the allure of, oh look, brand new update, then that creates a new customer base that are going to come in and buy the game. That's going to get them money, and it was a financial reason. That was the only reason they released 1.17. Personally, I wish they would have not released 1.17 and worked out all the bugs and made sure it was finished. Just take the time with it, you know? So I don't have as much faith with Mojang as what I have. I've hopped on about this a lot. I don't want to go on for too much. Rushed it and released the buggy version. I wish they'd have just waited, Turing. I wish they'd have just waited. Not release 1.17 at all, and just waited for the big 1.17 update. Had the goats and the deep slate and the new biomes coming in, that's now coming in 1.18, and I wish that they'd have just released it all in one big go and waited and got it right. And just taken the time with it. They didn't need to, because that's effectively what they did do. They rushed 1.17 so that they had content to release. It wasn't the content that they promised, so they just released content just for the sake of releasing content. And I don't know, that for me is more frustrating. I'd have much rather just waited. I was happy playing 1.16 because I still haven't really explored the Nether 100%. Although I'm more, actually no, to be fair, I do know quite a lot about the Nether now, the new update of the Nether. I don't know. They hyped it up too much and they promised too much things and then they let people down, and that's I don't know, a little bit irritating. I've still got villagers up here. I didn't realize I still had villagers in there. I thought I'd killed them all. To be fair, I don't really care about the overground here. So. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to go on a quick break. I'm going to get a cup of coffee, maybe something to eat. I've got some couscous I could eat, and then I'll come back and we'll play some Phoenix. Let's put on some music though first, right? Let's put on some music. Don't know what music to play. There we go. We'll go with that. Whoops. Anyway, I'll be back in a sec.